Hi, on this page, we're going to discuss and link you to everything you need to know when you're thinking about home educating or you've just started to home educate. Please read through all of our website to ensure you're fully armed with all of the knowledge you need. So let's get started. The first and most important thing to do is don't panic. It can be scary, but knowledge is power, and we're here to share that knowledge. Making the decision to home educate can be daunting, but be assured there is plenty of support out there. Here, you're going to read our step by step guide on what to do. As you read through the site, you should read each of the pages on this checklist. We know there's a lot to read, but make sure you have read all of this page, then look through the menu for all of our other important information, such as our FAQ, where we answer every question you could ever have. We have a page that shares information on deregistration, another on dealing with the local authorities. We have a large section covering home education styles, another with stories from home educators, a page discussing terminology you may be new to, and so much more. Then, once you've read it all, join your local Facebook group by searching home education and your town. For example, home education Leeds will bring up all of the groups within that area. I know I've said this a lot, but it really is vital that you read through the whole site. It will ensure you know your legal duty, the local authority's legal duty, and loads more of helpful information. We'd like to point out that making the choice to home educate can be made at any time. It also doesn't have to be a forever decision. Don't forget to come join our national Facebook group. It's a diverse place, people from all around the UK, with some members still considering home education, some just starting out, and lots of families with many years' experience. We're a friendly and supportive group with an amazing team of admin. You'll find the link further down the page. The first thoughts many of you will be having. So, you're going to maybe have no idea what to do first, be completely overwhelmed with all the information. Throughout the website, we're going to try to explain everything you need to know. Once you've made your decision to home educate, legally, if your child is registered at school, you need to deregister them if you're in England. We call that withdrawing from school if you're in Scotland. Make sure you check the process for deregistration withdrawal. If you'll find that on the menu, as it's different between UK countries. The process and the legal requirements are subtly different in some areas. So please do check that out. If your child has never been to school, then there's no requirement or benefit to informing the LA. You could have planned to home educate before the child was born. It could be a decision made when deciding on a school, or even as a last resort due to bullying or special needs not being met. Sometimes the school system just isn't right for your child, and sometimes families choose to home educate because they like the idea of it. There's no right or wrong reason. It's a legal option and one we can take at any time without having to explain why. You should find everything you need to know on the site, but if in doubt, you're welcome to contact us. Whilst legally the education must be suitable from day one, this does not mean recreating school at home. Many children need time to recover from school and to settle in, to find their way of learning, etc. Our styles section explains more. Please do read it. Now, this might seem pedantic, but terminology is important. In the UK, the correct term is home education rather than homeschooling. This is because homeschooling happens when the child is still registered at school but receives an education at home via the school or LA, for example, due to being ill or suspended. The correct terminology affects your searches for groups and resources. It also affects the response you receive from professionals. So please only ever refer to it as home education. You'll find further down the page a link to our FAQ, information on how to deregister from school, information about different styles and approaches to home education, as well as a section about dealing with the LA. We know this is a lot of information to be taking in, but it is all information you need early on in your journey. This knowledge will prevent you falling into the many pitfalls new home educators are susceptible to. Please carry on reading, and if you need us, you'll find the contact on the menu.